Hey Pop-Tarts, it's Cakesicle time. So, last week I posted a video on how I make and dip my cake pops. If you haven't watched that video, I would at least watch the beginning of it because all of that pretty much applies here. We're just making Cakesicles. Cakesicles are just bigger cake pops, but they look like popsicles, hence Cakesicles. That's truly what that whole drama was about. Not cake pops, Cakesicles. These are my OG molds from like 6 years ago at least, probably 7. This is what they look like, okay? Now, I have made a modification to these, which now I think when you make them they're bigger, but I have cut, there was a slit where you put the stick. I have cut that out so the stick just rests there. It makes them way easier to get out of the molds. The other method people use, which you saw those two creators using, are like punches. Basically a cookie cutter for a Cakesicle. You just roll it to however thick you want, usually about 1/2 inch, and cookie cut it, and then punch it out and put the stick in. This is just the mold form. This is what I already have, so this is what we're gonna do. Can I get it in frame? Here we go. So what I do is I have my cake pop dough. It is the same consistency as what I use for my cake pops. Okay, should be Play-Doh like. If you've watched that video, you know that I add buttercream to mine. I don't use the steam method, but that's up to you. And we're just gonna press it into the molds. So what I like to do is just get all 4 like full. And then we will add the sticks. So back in my day, when I was doing this, they only had like the popsicle sticks, the shorter sticks. You know, they look like the tongue depressors, but they're smaller. Now they make them in like acrylic and acrylic with glitter, and they're very fancy. So I bought some acrylic ones. I've never used that, so they can look like fancy. And I'll be taking these to an event that I'm popping up at a local brewery who's doing a drag show on Saturday. Okay, dough is in. I bought this little bundle of clear sticks, bags, and ties for like $5 off Amazon. I just like to put my hand on the Cakesicle and slide the stick in. I then sometimes add a little bit more dough if needed on top around the stick. You don't want your stick to come through. Like I said, about 1/2 inch thick is what people do with the actual like punchers. I will demold these now and then pop them in the fridge to chill. I like to chill mine. I just feel like it helps it set and stay together, and I like to dip them chilled. Not everyone does, that's fine. You find out what works for you. You know, my videos are just showing you the recipes and the methods that I use. I'm not saying it's the only way or the right way. I'm saying it's a way. This one definitely feels a little thin on top. Alrighty. Yeah, make sure your sticks are straight. That stick is crooked as hell. So here's what they look like. Let me turn them out of the molds. Gotta get a cookie sheet, hang on. I'm back. Demolded one and figured, gosh, I should show you. I just have a cookie sheet. I don't have any parchment on it. I find you don't need parchment at this stage, but obviously once you dip them, just flip over and gently push and they're gonna pop right out because we've removed that little slit. Now you're ready to go again. I like to line them up a little closer to each other. This way, if you do get the molds, you can do 4, 8 at a time and just keep doing them and cranking. I almost think it's faster than the punches, but I haven't done the punch like cookie cutter thing yet. I have one coming for a special event I'm doing next week, so we'll try that. But I line them up, pop them in the fridge because I'll do them this way and then this way pop them in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will prepare our candy melts, whatever you're going to dip them in, and get dipping. Word of warning before you buy these acrylic sticks for the Cakesicles, you will spend 525,600 hours of your life trying to get the plastic coating off of both sides. And there are some that legitimately I can't get it off, so I just can't use that stick right now. I would be so much further along if I didn't have to do this, so just buy the damn regular wooden ones, trust me. All right, let's dip Cakesicles. So I popped mine out of the fridge. You can use a bowl, you can use something more narrow if you want. None of mine are clean, or I would do that. And I am just going to dip it in and roll it all around till it's all coated. And then, like our cake pops, I'm just gonna give it a tap. I like to tap it like this because this is going to be the back. So it levels out. Get some of the extra drippings, and I lay them flat on parchment. I'm just using white here because I am going to drizzle it with white and cover it with sprinkles, or at least partially cover it with sprinkles. You can use whatever you want. Taller, more narrow things than a bowl help you coat these easier because they're longer. And depending on what kind of cake you're using, if you do white, you may need to dip a second coat. Just letting you know. I don't mind a little, it's just vanilla cake, so I don't mind a little if things peek through. And like I said, I'm gonna drizzle them and put sprinkles on it. So I use the same thing. I just pop some of this in a piping bag. I'll do that now. Of course, you can do a different color drizzle if you want. I just want the sprinkles to pop, so I'm doing white. All right, so let me try to pull these into frame. You can kind of see. Sorry, I'm working on cookies and all kinds of stuff for orders. All right, so I'm going to drizzle at an angle just on this top part. Now, because your Cakesicles are chilled, they're gonna set pretty quickly, so you wanna move quickly. Rainbow sprinkles. Put on more than you think you need. The excess will shake off. Let's see. There you go. You have a Cakesicle. Now obviously I have to let them set and then bag them, but let me show you other sprinkles that are stunning to use on this, because you can do all kinds of stuff. Any sprinkle mixes with shapes. So this is mermaids. They have mermaid tails in there and different size of your little balls and the jimmies. These look great on cake pops. You can drizzle them just like that, and then you can place them and give a lighter sprinkle. Things like these are great for like bridal shower, baby shower favors. They're a fun add-on if you're going to a vendor event and you want to sell them. So definitely check out Cakesicles. Like I said, they're super cute. I think the packaging alone is what really gets people, but Cakesicles and cake pops, you can never miss. And now you know how to make both. All right, there you go, Pop-Tarts.